Let's take a moment to ground ourselves in what IT service management, often called ITSM, truly means. At its core, ITSM is the discipline of designing, delivering, managing, and improving the IT services an organization relies on. It isn't about the technology itself, it's about how IT enables the business. One of the most widely adopted frameworks in ITSM is ITIL, the Information Technology Infrastructure Library. ITIL gives us structured best practices for running IT as a service organization. It provides a common language, standardized processes, and a lifecycle approach to ensure IT remains predictable, cost-effective, secure, and aligned to strategy. Here are the major ideas I want you to take away. Service mindset isn't just a technical function, it's a service provider. Everything we do must focus on the value delivered to users and the business. ITIL helps ensure consistent execution in areas like incident management, problem management, change enablement, configuration management, and service request fulfillment. ITIL views services from strategy, design, transition, operation, continual improvement. This encourages teams to think proactively, not reactively. ITSM integrates IT goals with business goals so organizations can scale, innovate, and remain secure without chaos. ITSM isn't a one-time project. It's a culture of ongoing optimization, using metrics, feedback, and lessons learned to strengthen reliability and service quality. In short, ITSM and ITIL bring structure, predictability, and professionalism to how IT operates. They help IT leaders align people, processes, and technology to deliver measurable value. Exactly the kind of leadership focus that modern organizations expect. When we think about IT service management, it really comes down to 4 core phases that define how IT creates and maintains value for the organization. Design is where everything begins. This is where we translate business needs into technical service requirements. We think about architecture, security, capacity, reliability, and user experience before anything is built. Good design prevents chaos later. Deliver focuses on building, transitioning, and deploying those services into the environment. This includes project planning, configuration, testing, change management, and ensuring that what we're rolling out is stable, secure, and aligned with business expectations. Operate is the day-to-day heartbeat of IT. It's where we run the services we've built, monitoring performance, managing incidents, handling routine tasks, and maintaining uptime so operations stay predictable. And finally, support ensures that users have what they need to be productive. This includes service desks, troubleshooting, knowledge bases, request fulfillment, and ensuring that each user interaction reinforces trust in IT. Together, these 4 phases, design, deliver, operate, and support, represent the full life cycle of IT services. When done well, they create stability, scalability, and a consistently high-quality experience for the organization. When we think about why organizations adopt IT service management frameworks like ITIL, these 4 benefits really capture the heart of the value ITSM brings. First, it improves service quality. By using structured processes and clear expectations, IT shifts from reactive firefighting to delivering consistent, reliable services. Quality becomes measurable, predictable, and continually improved. Second, it reduces downtime. With standardized incident response, change management, and proactive monitoring, IT can prevent issues before they occur and restore service quickly when something does go wrong. Less downtime means higher productivity and confidence across the organization. Third, it standardizes processes. ITSM creates repeatable, well-documented workflows. This reduces variability, reduces risk, and ensures that regardless of who is performing the work, the outcomes remain stable and aligned with best practices. Standardization also strengthens security and audit readiness. Finally, it aligns IT with the business. Instead of IT operating in a silo, ITSM connects technical work directly to business objectives. IT becomes a strategic partner supporting growth, digital transformation, customer experience, and operational efficiency. In short, these 4 principles illustrate why modern organizations invest in ITSM: better quality, less downtime, standardized execution, and stronger strategic alignment. When we talk about IT service management, the framework that consistently rises to the top across industries, across sectors, and across the globe is ITIL, the Information Technology Infrastructure Library. ITIL is the most widely adopted ITSM framework in the world, and there's a reason for that. It provides a structured, proven approach to delivering IT services that are reliable, secure, predictable, and aligned with business outcomes. What makes ITL so valuable is that it gives organizations a common language and a set of best practices for everything from incident response to change management to continuous improvement. It helps IT teams move away from ad hoc firefighting and toward standardized processes, measurable performance, and service excellence. Because of this widespread adoption, ITIL has become almost a universal foundation. If you understand ITIL, you can walk into virtually any organization and quickly align with how their IT services are planned, delivered, operated, and improved. So when we reference ITIL, we're talking about a framework that not only defines how modern IT is run, but one that enables IT to operate as a true strategic partner to the business. These 7 ITIL principles really capture the mindset modern IT organizations need to succeed. They're not just rules, they're a philosophy for how IT delivers value in a fast-moving, complex environment. Focus on value. Everything we do should clearly contribute to business value, whether that's improving user experience, strengthening security, or supporting mission outcomes. If it doesn't create value, we shouldn't be doing it. Start where you are before replacing tools or redesigning processes. We assess what already works. Many organizations waste time starting over when they already have components worth building on. Progress iteratively. ITIL encourages us to deliver improvements in small, manageable steps rather than massive, disruptive projects. Iteration allows us to learn quickly, reduce risk, and deliver value faster. Collaborate. IT services don't exist in a vacuum. Collaboration across teams, security, operations, development, governance, and the business is essential for delivering truly integrated services. Work holistically. IT systems are interconnected. A change in one area can impact security, performance, cost, or user workflow. Holistic thinking ensures we consider the entire ecosystem, not just a single component. Keep it simple. Complexity is the enemy of reliability. When processes, dashboards, or workflows become too complicated, errors increase and agility decreases. Simple, clear processes drive consistency. Optimize and automate. We continuously refine processes to remove waste, eliminate manual steps, and increase efficiency. Automation shouldn't replace thinking, but it should remove repetitive, low-value work so teams can focus on higher-value tasks. Together, these principles form a mindset that enables IT teams to be more agile, more user-centric, and more strategically aligned with the business. This slide highlights the core stages of the ITIL service lifecycle. These stages give structure to how IT plans, builds, deploys, and supports services across the organization. Service strategy. This is where everything begins. We define the business need, understand demand, assess value, and decide what services IT should offer. Strategy ensures IT isn't just supporting the business, it's enabling it. Service design. Once strategy defines the what, design defines the how. Here we architect services with security, scalability, continuity, capacity, and user experience in mind. This is where we plan the processes, technology, and metrics before anything is implemented. Service transition. Transition is about safely moving new or changed services into the live environment. This phase includes testing, change management, configuration management, release management, and ensuring teams are prepared to support the service. The goal is minimal disruption and maximum stability. Service operation. This is the day-to-day execution. Operation is where IT keeps services running. Incident management, request fulfillment, access management, event monitoring, and problem management. The objective here is reliable, efficient, and consistent service delivery. Continual improvement across all stages. We look for opportunities to refine and enhance IT services. We use metrics, feedback, and lessons learned to improve processes, reduce waste, strengthen security, and optimize performance. It ensures IT never becomes static. Together, these stages form a complete life cycle that helps IT deliver stable, secure, and business-aligned services while continuously evolving to meet new demands. These 5 functions represent the backbone of operational excellence in IT service management. Each one plays a critical role in delivering stable, predictable, and secure IT services. Incident management. This function is all about restoring service as quickly as possible when something goes wrong. The goal isn't to find the root cause in the moment. It's to minimize business impact, get users working again, and maintain continuity. Rapid response and clear communication are key. Problem management. Where incident management focuses on speed, problem management focuses on prevention. This is where we investigate recurring issues, identify root causes, and implement long-term fixes. Effective problem management reduces the volume of future incidents and strengthens the overall resilience of IT services. Change management. Change is one of the biggest sources of outages in most organizations. Change management provides structure, approval workflows, risk assessment, and communication to ensure that changes, whether they're patches, updates, or new deployments, are made safely, predictably, and with minimal disruption. Service desk. The service desk is the front door of IT. It's often the first point of contact for users, handling incidents, service requests, questions, and troubleshooting. A strong service desk sets the tone for the entire IT organization by providing responsive, user-centric support. Asset and configuration management. These functions ensure we know what we have, where it is, who owns it, and how it's connected. Asset management tracks hardware and software life cycles, while configuration management maintains the CMDB, mapping relationships between systems. Together, they reduce risk, support faster incident resolution, strengthen security, and improve compliance. When these 5 areas work together, IT becomes more efficient, more predictable, and far more aligned to business needs. When we look at incident management and problem management, it's important to understand that they serve 2 very different purposes, even though they're closely related and often confused. Incident management is all about speed. An incident is any unplanned interruption or reduction in the quality of an IT service. The primary objective is simple: restore service as quickly as possible. We don't pause to do full root cause analysis in the moment. Instead, we focus on minimizing business impact, getting users back to work, stabilizing operations, and communicating effectively. It's fast, tactical, and user-facing. Problem management, on the other hand, is about prevention and long-term stability. A problem is the underlying cause of one or more incidents. Here, the objective is to identify and eliminate root causes so the same issues don't keep resurfacing. This involves trend analysis, investigation, documentation, and creating permanent fixes. It's slower, deliberate, and more strategic. Together, these 2 processes create a powerful cycle. Incident management solves the immediate pain, and problem management stops that pain from happening again. This sequence highlights the core steps of a disciplined and reliable change management process. Each step reduces risk and protects the stability of our IT environment. Assess. We begin by evaluating the change. What is being modified? What are the risks? What systems, services, and users could be affected? A strong assessment helps us understand impact and plan accordingly. Approve. No change should move forward without the right level of oversight. Approvals ensure accountability, alignment with business priorities, and that the risk level matches the required authorization. Testing is where we validate that the change actually works, and more importantly, that it won't break anything else. This step catches issues early, protects production systems, and reduces the likelihood of outages. Accurate documentation ensures transparency and traceability. It helps operations teams understand what was changed, why it was changed, and how to troubleshoot if something goes wrong later. Deploy safely. Only after assessment, approval, testing, and documentation do we deploy the change. Safe deployment means controlled rollout, clear communication, monitoring during and after the change, and readiness to back out if needed. Together, these steps form a disciplined workflow that minimizes disruption, increases reliability, and keeps our environment secure and predictable. This slide highlights the core purpose of configuration and asset management within IT service management. First, tracks assets. This means knowing exactly what hardware, software, licenses, and cloud resources we have across the environment. Tracking assets allows us to manage lifecycle, control costs, enforce compliance, and strengthen security. Second, system relationships. In modern IT environments, nothing operates in isolation. Applications rely on servers, databases rely on storage, and services rely on networks. Mapping these relationships helps IT understand how systems interact and where risks or bottlenecks may occur. Third, dependencies. Dependencies show us what will be affected if a system goes down or if a change is made. This is crucial for impact analysis during change management, incident response, and disaster recovery planning. Knowing dependencies reduces surprises and helps IT make safer, more informed decisions. Together, these capabilities give IT full visibility into the environment, allowing us to plan, protect, and operate services with far greater accuracy and confidence. This slide highlights the core responsibilities of the service desk, often the most visible part of the IT organization and the front line of user experience. User support. The service desk is the first point of contact for anyone needing help. This includes questions, access issues, application support, onboarding, and general guidance. The goal is to provide clear, friendly, and efficient assistance. Ticket handling. Every request or issue is logged, categorized, and prioritized. Effective ticket handling ensures nothing is lost, Response times are predictable, and work can be tracked and measured. A structured ticketing process creates order and accountability. Troubleshooting service desk analysts diagnose and resolve technical issues, sometimes simple, sometimes complex. This could involve password resets, connectivity issues, software errors, or device problems. Strong troubleshooting reduces downtime and increases user productivity. Escalation. Not every issue can be resolved at Tier 1. When a problem exceeds the service desk scope, it must be escalated to specialists or higher support tiers. Good escalation ensures fast routing, avoids bottlenecks, and keeps users informed throughout the process. Knowledge sharing. A mature service desk captures solutions and creates reusable knowledge articles. This improves consistency, speeds up future resolutions, and enables self-service options. Knowledge sharing is one of the most important drivers of long-term efficiency. Together, these capabilities help the service desk deliver responsive, reliable, and professional support, strengthening trust in IT and improving service quality across the organization. These three concepts, SLAs, OLAs, and KPIs, are essential for maintaining clarity, accountability, and measurable performance within IT service management. SLA, Service Level Agreement, Service Expectations. An SLA defines the formal expectations between IT and the customer or end user. It outlines things like response times, availability targets, resolution commitments, and service hours. Think of the SLA as the promise IT makes to the business, what users can depend on us to deliver. OLA, Operational Level Agreement, Internal Commitments. Where the SLA defines what we owe the business, the OLA defines what different IT teams owe each other in order to meet that SLA. For example, the network team may commit to a certain response time to support the service desk. OLAs ensure internal coordination so that the external commitments in the SLA can be consistently met. KPIs, Key Performance Indicators, Performance Metrics. KPIs are how we measure whether IT is actually performing as expected. These metrics can include incident resolution time, system uptime, change success rate, first call resolution, or customer satisfaction scores. KPIs turn service quality into data, allowing us to track progress, identify gaps, and drive continual improvement. Together, SLAs, OLAs, and KPIs create a complete ecosystem. We define expectations, SLA, establish internal responsibilities, OLA, and measure results, KPIs. This structure helps IT deliver predictable, high-quality service aligned with business needs. Continual improvement is one of the most important disciplines in IT service management, and these three ideas capture how we make it real inside an organization. Regular assessment. We start by consistently reviewing how our services are performing, looking at metrics, incidents, user feedback, and operational outcomes. Regular assessments help us identify gaps early and avoid small issues growing into major problems. Incremental improvements. Instead of trying to overhaul systems or processes all at once, ITIL encourages small, manageable changes. Incremental improvements lower risk, deliver value faster, and allow teams to adapt quickly based on what they learn. It's about steady, ongoing progress rather than one-time projects. Feedback loops. True improvement depends on input from multiple sources: users, support teams, operations, performance data, and even leadership. Feedback loops ensure we keep learning, keep adjusting, and keep aligning IT services with evolving business needs. They close the gap between what we think is happening and what users are actually experiencing. Together, these practices create a culture where IT continually refines, strengthens, and optimizes its services, leading to higher reliability, better user experience, and more efficient operations. As IT service management continues to evolve, several modern capabilities are reshaping how organizations design, deliver, and secure technology. These four areas represent the future-oriented enhancements that amplify ITSM's impact. DevOps integration. DevOps brings development and operations closer together through shared pipelines, automation, and continuous delivery. When ITSM integrates with DevOps practices, change management becomes faster, deployments become more reliable, and services are delivered with far greater agility. It bridges the gap between innovation and stability. Cloud and automation. Cloud platforms, combined with infrastructure as code, orchestration tools, and automated workflows, allow IT teams to provision, scale, and manage services with speed and consistency. Automation reduces manual effort, eliminates repetitive tasks, and improves accuracy across operations, monitoring, patching, and provisioning. AI, LLMs, artificial intelligence, and large language models are transforming IT support, monitoring, and decision-making. AI enables predictive analytics, automated incident triage, intelligent ticket routing, and even real-time troubleshooting assistance. LLMs can power knowledge bases, service desk bots, and advanced analytics, drastically improving responsiveness and efficiency. Zero trust alignment. Modern IT service delivery must integrate security by design. Zero trust principles. Verify explicitly, enforce least privilege, and assume breach. Help ITSM ensure services are designed, deployed, and operated with strong identity controls, segmentation, and continuous validation. This alignment strengthens resilience and reduces risk. Together, these modern capabilities elevate ITSM from a traditional operational function to a strategic, intelligent, and secure service delivery model fit for today's digital enterprise. As we wrap up this section, let's bring all the pieces of IT service management together into one clear picture. First, what ITSM is. ITSM is the structured discipline of designing, delivering, operating, and improving IT services in a way that consistently supports the business. It brings predictability, accountability, and alignment to every part of IT operations. Next, ITIL basics. ITIL is the most widely adopted ITSM framework. It provides best practices, common language, and a lifecycle approach, ensuring IT services are planned, built, transitioned, and supported with efficiency and stability. We covered several key practices that form the backbone of effective IT operations, including configuration management, service desk support, automation, and service design. Then we looked at the three core operational processes: incident management, restoring service quickly; problem management, eliminating root causes; change management, ensuring safe, controlled updates. We also explored SLAs and KPIs, which define expectations and measure performance. SLAs set commitments to the business, OLAs define internal responsibilities, and KPIs show how well IT is meeting its goals. Finally, we emphasized continual improvement, a mindset of regular assessment, incremental enhancements, and feedback loops that keep IT evolving and aligned with changing needs. Altogether, these elements form a complete model for delivering modern, reliable, and business-focused IT services. Thank you all for joining me today. I truly appreciate your time, your focus, and your engagement as we explored the fundamentals of IT service management. My hope is that you're walking away with a clearer understanding of how structured service delivery, thoughtful design, and disciplined operational practices can transform the way IT supports an organization. ITSM is more than a framework, it's a mindset, and each of you plays an important role in shaping how technology enables people, teams, and mission outcomes. I look forward to continuing this journey with you in our next session. Until then, thank you again for being here, and have a great rest of your day.